Yo, what's up YouTube family, and I'm back here again. So we just went to pick up this Toyota Hilux and we're going to be retrofitting it with CNG. The goal we have today on this particular vehicle is to get about 300 kilometers, because this car is going to be, we're going to install a 100 liter type 2 CNG tank inside of it. Now I'm not sure it can get up to 300, but the goal is just to get at least, even if it is 280, I'll take it like that, but 300 is what I'm actually aiming for. So with that being said, we're going to take it to the workshop, because I'm actually on my way to Ibadan. I want to make a mechanic friend. There's something I want to collect from him, and then from there we'll go to the workshop and start doing it. It's going to take a couple of days, because I'm not really in a hurry, because I take my time to do my job. I don't rush my work. So whenever I'm done, once I'm done, we'll take it to Ibadan, of course, to benchmark it and see how far we can travel with it. And I strongly believe we are going to be able to get 300 kilometers on this if I tune it properly. And with that being said, see you guys shortly. Alright, so we just filled gas now at Nipco. You can see we have full bar. In my last video I did not show the gauge, and don't mind me, I don't know. So this is, I'm not moving, I'm totally packed. We are full bar, although we did not get the full pressure, so it's more or less like we are like about 80% of gas instead of about 80% or 78% of gas. So at the front there is MFM. This is MFM headquarters. I don't know if you can see. My phone is just, don't mind my phone, it's trying to focus on the droplet of the rain, right? So behind me is Mowe Ibafo. This is the CNG station at Ibafo. This truck has blocked it, and right here is myself and my brother, who is going to be handling the camera, because it's not going to be a good thing for me to be driving and then using the camera at the same time. So our air condition is turned on, yeah, and I'm going to put it at the middle one so that we have good cooling system. The rain, there's a bit of a showering. The rain is drizzling. So the goal is to get 300 kilometers, but I don't think I can get 300 kilometers on this. Number one, the reason, main major reason is because of we did not get full pressure of gas. So I'm going to roll out now, and we're going to go straight down to Ibadan. Now the goal is for us to move from here to Ibadan and then back to, let's say, to which station? Okay, to Apapa. So Ibadan back to Apapa. So let's see if the gas can take us, and then with that being said, my brother is going to take over the camera now, and see you guys soon. We'll be putting, of course, we'll be recording things as long as we go the way, just like the last video. Peace out. From Mowe Ibafo straight to Ibadan, and there's not going to be any traffic on the road, so we can get a realistic mileage and see how much this thing actually costs. So the total amount, for some of you that will be wondering how much it costs to fill this tank, given the fact that the tank is 100 liter type 2 CNG tank, it costs just about 5,700 naira to fill it up. It's ridiculously cheap. But because of we could not get 100% bar, so we spent about 4,800 naira. So there is still about 5 SCM that is missing. So, but we are just going to go with what we have now, and then hopefully we get at least up to like 260, 270 kilometers kilometer of range. So see you guys shortly. About 20 minutes into the journey, 20 kilometers rather into the journey, and we have 3 bar of gas left. So remember I told you guys that the pressure is not as full when we fill up. So that is why now we have 3 bar of gas left. So we are still on the way. We'll see where the journey gets us. We are now about 50 kilometers into the journey, and we still have about 3 bars of gas. We've used only 3 bars of gas. You're still going. At least Ibadan is still at the front. We just got to Oko, I don't know how to pronounce it. So that's where we are. We're still on our way. Now about 60 kilometers. We have 2 bars of gas left. So at this point I'm not sure we are going to get anything like 300 kilometers on highway, because I am pretty sure Toyota Hilux is a very fuel consuming vehicle. yeah. But let's see what we can get. We are now in Ibadan city. We are at Ibadan. This is the entrance of Ibadan. We've done about 83.3 kilometers. We still have 2 bars of gas left. So when we get to Ibadan toll gate, we're just going to stop by the CNG station. Now we are not going to refill. We just have to get something to eat, and then we continue our journey back to Lagos again. So right now we are at Ibadan CNG station. That's the CNG station behind us, and we're going to get something to eat. So after we finish eating, we're going to be heading back to Lagos. So remember, we've covered about 80 kilometers from Mowe Ibafo, right? And we should at least, I don't know, I really have my hopes up. So let's see what we can get. Okay, so we are back from getting the food where they almost scammed us. It at I don't know if you guys can see it. Can I zoom in? I can zoom in. That's food signboard there called Aroma. The workers nearly scammed us, although it's not really a big scam. I think by 400. In any case, so we are going to be heading back to Lagos right now, and we still have some kilometers to cover. We have 2 bar of gas left, and we should technically get to Lagos on this amount of gas left. It will take us to Lagos, but I'm not sure how much kilometers we can do on this. So hopefully this car should be able to do. I'm doubting if it can do up to 250 kilometers. I'm doubting if it can do up to 260 kilometers. I believe Toyota Hilux consumes a lot of fuel, even though it's a 4-cylinder engine, but it is not your regular 4-cylinder engine. It consumes a lot of fuel. Alright, with that being said, let's continue. So right now we've gone about 115 kilometers, and we have just 1 bar of gas left. 115. So we've done about 151 kilometers, and we are still on 1 bar of gas. 151 kilometers, still on 1 bar of gas. We are almost inside of Lagos right now. Alright, so right now we are at 158, and we are in reserve gas. So the gas is almost out. We're in reserve gas like this. I do hope, and in fact, we're at Redeem Camp right now. So remember, we did not get full gas when we were leaving Lagos. We are at Redeem Camp. That's Redeem Camp at the front. We did not get full gas when we were leaving Lagos. So there's still, how do I say this? This amount of gas left, we can only I hope it can take us to Ikeja. So if it can take us to Ikeja, then it's still a win-win. So we are now back to the NIPCO CNG station where we actually left. If you look to the left, you will see the CNG station on the left, right there. Not this rain oil, but the one after the rain oil is the CNG station on the left. Yeah, there it is. We are back to where we left. This is where we left from. This is MFM on the right, and here we are. 171 kilometers. We are still in reserve gas. So I'm taking this. I'm not going back to the Ibafo field. I'm going to Ikeja. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this vehicle gets to, what's it called? To Ikeja. I just hope it gets to Ikeja. We are still on reserve bar. It hasn't finished because I just turned off the car. It has not finished. Now we made it back to the CNG station, so it's time to refill. Now this is the original full gas. Now this kind of gas I won't carry go 24.1. So right now we fill the gas, and back to what I was actually. So I was saying that we did not get a full gas when we were going. So we were only able to fill about 20 SCM, or even a little bit lower than that. So the total we had in the vehicle was around 80, about 70, let's say 78% of gas to about 80% of gas. So we were short on gas when we were actually moving. Now, if we had been on full bar, like it was about 25 or 24 point something SCM, we would have gotten at least a 255 kilometers of range, or 250 kilometers. But we are not that close at all. So the gas I have now that I fill up now, it is exactly what I needed initially. This was 24 point something SCM, almost 25 SCM, which the tanks can take. And this is exactly where I was going. Assuming this was what we started with, we would have gotten a good range. But because it was not what we started with, when the tank increases in pressure and then decreases back, we lost a lot of gas in the process. So the point is, yes, the total cost I'm supposed to use to go from Lagos to Ibadan and Back is around 5,000 naira. So CNG is the way forward. If you really want to convert a vehicle, you can just contact the number that you're seeing on the screen right now, and then let's talk business. Peace. So I just delivered this Hilux, and I think this is going to be the end of the video. And the customer is actually very, very satisfied with the conversion, and now we are heading to Ikeja to go and get gas. With that being said, he gave me another vehicle to do, and it is this Toyota Highlander. Yes, this is going to be converted to CNG next, so watch out for the video.